Alright, so welcome. We finally get to move on to the next one in the series, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Now, just to make sure before we get started, I decided to start a brand new save data. So I deleted it, it is all gone. So we are starting fresh here. And we're going to be getting the tutorial stuff that happens. So here we go. Finally get to play the third one. I have been looking forward to this one for a very long time. It has been a couple of years since I have played this myself. I have been playing it the past couple of days to pretty much get like a refresher, but all the save data is gone, and we are going to be getting like into it's bare bones. So yeah, new game, absolutely. So I believe, let me just double check the audio, we are going to be changing this. So music is going to be cut back a bit. So probably here, effects are going to be right below, because some of it can be quite loud. And system's going to be like down here somewhere. So that should be good. Alright, cutscene subtitles, yes. Dialogue text speed, that seems like it's good. Some of the stuff I'll probably change around anyway. Lower the brightness a tad. And it looks... I'll leave that. It looks pretty good, so... just gonna bump up the movement speed. Alright, apply settings. Alright, here we go. Just like with the second one, it doesn't really matter too much. It doesn't have any effect in the story. And we can change this in-game. So if we want like super hard fights, especially later on, we could set it to hard, or we could go for easy, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go with normal version for now. And yeah, just like it says before, right here, we could change it later on. So here we go. Yeah, so a little bit about this game. It is not a direct sequel to the first and second Xenoblade Chronicles, but it is still in the same universe as them, and it does share certain things with the first and second game. So, sort of not a sequel, but it isn't. But it's going to be explained later on. Yeah, that's a pretty normal part here.
Come on, hurry up! The Queen's anniversary's gonna start without us, guys!
Yeah, move your feet.
Better hurry up,
Hop,
you're
hop,
going to be
run like you mean
you're
it.
going to be left behind.
Slow down, guys. Is it true though? There's gonna be fireworks.
Yeah, saw them setting it up yesterday. There were
All the
loads
fireworks.
of them. It'll be worth it, promise.
Yeah, there are some of the fireworks.
Gotcha!
Yeah, so a lot of times in this game, we are going to be seeing, like, past bits. Some of these characters that we're seeing right here are their younger selves. And we are going to be seeing this quite a bit in this game because there is a lot going on. As we're about to see, because things are going to get weird. Yeah, and this is explained later on. And the cool thing about one of the main characters here, he makes for a pretty good narrator, so I won't have to explain too much. But, we got that in the sky. Yeah, so I won't be explaining any of that until we talk about it in the story. And it's going to be a while, too, but some of it is going to be explained at a certain point. And that might look familiar. If anybody remembers Uriah from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And we see these certain explosions. That is also explained later on, too. So, we'll get to watch this first part. I could explain what's going on, but it's also explained later on, too. But right here, we just see a fight between these two groups.
Two colossal martial nations locked
Yeah,
in
he's
war.
getting narrated anyway.
Kevez and Agnes. What is it they need to stay alive? Water? Food? Certainly.
Yeah, there's a lot of fighting in this game.
But what we need most is life itself.
Yeah, so the main idea is to pretty much collect a life force. So that's what we're seeing with the red. It is the life force of the people,
Taking each other's lives,
and pretty much taking it for themselves.
with the taken flames becoming your own in turn.
Yeah, as he says as well. So
While the other, the one whose essence is stolen, leaves only a husk.
yeah, pretty much.
Bombardier! What are you playing at? How can we claim their life if you blow up the whole sparking thing? Cripple them! Aim lower!
Yes, as you can see, the giant mechs collect it while in turn
Lower and aim, sir.
increasing the abilities of the people that are connected to it. But as you can see, the mechs themselves are also pretty fragile too, so...
Fighting in order to live, and living to fight.
Yeah, definitely
That's the way of our world.
definitely a battlefield.
Ionios. Cruel irony that it should mean eternity, because slowly but surely, our world is now dying. Even though we have yet to realize that fact.
Yeah.
Lance!
Worry about yourself, Noah. There's still more of them.
Even so. Shut it! Stop flapping your gums and move!
Moamba!
Yeah, we've got more incoming.
Yeah, so compared to the normal soldiers, as you can see, they are a little bit more specialized. Ooh, the camera. Ooh, that's what I forgot to change. So I got to change that. Yeah, so just like the first one, we stand close and we can initiate the auto battling.
You're a lifesaver.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so we'll just attack for now because we don't have anything specialized for us.
Got you.
Have it.
So one of the things that they did fix with this one versus the second one is that you notice that I'm not like moving forward like I was with Rex. They pretty much got rid of that little auto attack setup.
Hey, eyes
So the attacking in here, we pretty much have to wait for the auto attacks.
Hey, Noah, do that again for me.
But that's alright, because the abilities that we do get later on, they're definitely strong enough to take everything out.
Hey,
So,
eyes here.
You're on fire, Lance.
yeah, there we go. Yeah, we'll get the markers for quests, and then anything that we need is in the...
What were they gonna do?
tip
Make
system.
me yawn myself to death?
Alright, so let's head over to System, Options, Camera, Invert, yes. And it does seem like the music is a little loud, so I'm going to bump it down a tad. Probably right here. Fine. Okay, yeah, because I don't want it to be too loud.
Let's keep on routing these fools and keep this moving forward. Do we fight?
Yeah, so drawing weapons, just like the previous one. Yeah, so the battle mechanics are actually really similar to the first and second one.
Noah, we gotta fight back. Time to
So.
draw weapons.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah, so we'll
about.
just attack normally.
Take nothing going.
Eat it.
Yeah, so as long as we stay close to Uni, she can heal us.
Eat it.
Nothing going.
Yeah, I'm well on.
To protect
There we
my
go.
friends. Have it.
Yeah, and the abilities of the characters will be explained later. But it's pretty simple right now. The character I'm using right now, Noah, is an attacker. The big guy over here with the giant sword is a defender. And Uni is a long-range class that also specializes in healing. Yeah, so there we go. We finally get the abilities. So let's do this.
Enemies broken away from me.
And let's get to the side here. And back edge.
Enemies broken away from me.
Yeah, so as you can see, just above where it says ground beat right here, it has a directional button. This is really handy because it shows us where we are compared to the enemy. Right here it shows me I'm behind, and now right here it shows me I'm to the side. So this is really useful for certain attacks. Like edge thrust is a behind attack, so let's use this.
Come on, we don't have
And we're going to do much more damage.
take nothing going.
So,
Nice. That's what I'm talking
yeah, with the other ones we kind of had to guess, but thankfully they added the
It's
Added
'cause
the stuff
I'm
for that.
just that good.
Spark these colony Sigma mudders.
They're tough. And here I thought our colony had the higher rank.
yeah, so we'll continue fighting here.
Noah, we gotta fight
They
back.
found us.
Time to draw weapons.
Alright, ground
quick on
beat.
the initiative.
Smooth as always. Noah.
Switch over to the side so we can do this one. Yep.
Powering.
And back for big damage. Nice.
Smooth as always, Noah.
Have it. Arrow burst.
Okay, there we go. Not too bad.
You want it tough? Come here. I got something for you. You're a
Alright, same thing for these guys. But since I'm just going to wait for the abilities, I'll wait for them to pop up.
crush out. Extra. I'll keep
Yep.
up the attack. Enemies broken away from me. Come here. I got something.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's just like with the second one. Just making sure you're set up for certain attacks if you need to be like on the side or behind or whatever.
Uppercut.
And yeah, just going from there.
Eat it.
So it's pretty simple once you get going with it.
Days.
I'll keep up the attack.
Smooth as always, Noah.
A little bit more. Nice. Alright, we can move on to the cutscene. Yeah, so we got some mechs over here that we gotta take out.
Lance! The front line!
That Trish's team. Uni. How are things with Kite? What about our backup?
Looks like they're busy guarding the artillery. They're not going anywhere. Anyone's moving right now, it's us.
Yeah, we're the mobile ones. I might as well go help out.
Let's go! If the front line breaks, we're all dead!
But the position.
We can handle this ourselves! Go on, move it!
It'll be fine. Ugh. There we go.
A Levnis! That's what's hitting us! Well, now we know.
It's do or die, Noah.
Got it!
Yeah, we'll be fine. So this would be like the first so-called boss or whatever. Yeah, we find a lot of different mechs in here too, so. So we also have Talent Arch, which is pretty much a special attack that we get, and we have to build it with the talent abilities that we have. So the more we use arts, the faster we'll be able to build it. So yeah, it's just going on with like certain things we need to do for it, but we don't have to worry about it too much. And attack canceling, pretty much switching arts into arts like it says right here. Similar to what we were doing in the second one, but we needed an ability to do that. We could do it automatically in this, I believe. Which is pretty good because certain attacks get stronger if you cancel into it. It makes it much stronger. So definitely useful.
Get behind the enemy's back and give them a taste of your now's your chance.
Yeah, so get some attacks in. Yeah, I don't think we automatically have it just yet.
Nice and simple.
I think we have to unlock the ability. Okay, so I'll wait for the abilities to build, and then we can use the special one here. Okay. Can do that canceling. Yeah, so if we do an auto attack cancel, we'll be able to do that. So when I get round B, I attack and then go into it. So wait for the auto. There we go. Yeah, so just like that. So attack again. Cancel in. Yeah, and we can do that. So let's do Overclock Buster for a big hit. Alright, let's move to the side. Wait for an attack, and then get the cancel. Yep. Yeah, so once we do these, it becomes much easier too. Yeah, once we get like stronger abilities later on, it'll be like much faster. So, pretty decent tutorial for how this works. Attack. There we go. Wait for another one. Cancel in. There we go. And then get a cancel into that. 270, nice.
Hang in there, I'll heal
Get
you.
moved to the side for Sword Strike. There we go. Yeah, so in this one, they don't have Break, Topple, Launch, Smash like they do with the second one. They have Break, Topple, Daze. I think they have something else for the final attack. Just a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, it's like Daze and there's something else, I believe. Alright, here we go. Easy peasy. And it just goes on to the next part here. Yeah, so because they lost, this is one of the things that happened. There is no sustaining for the mech. So pretty much once the people sustaining it dies, the mech also falls apart. And we see this later on as well. So pretty much a big deal when you have like two fighting forces going against each other. So yeah, that's how they kind of set it up. Yeah, they are down.
Victory!
Ah!
Is we won! We won!
We won!
Your lives are ours! Your lives are ours!
Yippee! Yeah, like I said before, there is a lot of fighting in this game. It's very key to the story in this. So, yeah, and Noah explains it best, because he's going to be narrating quite a bit in this too, so...
Every one of us is born looking like this. As soldiers. As weapons for slaying Agnians. Yes. All of us live only to fight.
Yeah, so pretty much every person we run into is in the same situation.
Cut that out! Stupid Noah!
Nice one, Lance. Too early for that. Look, it's you they're after here.
Just take out their attackers and we're golden. They're gonna get it handed to them.
Yeah, so right here we're watching a training exercise that they did in the past.
Flickering hoop. You're as slippery as Noah sometimes.
Uni! Chick never shuts up! Kite! Range darts!
Easy.
Uni! Didn't account for Kite. I snuffed this up.
Yeah, so as you can see, both sides have like the same abilities, pretty much. It's just different people. Attackers, defenders, healers, supporters, that sort of thing.
You okay? Uni.
Cheers for that. You're a lifesaver, Yoren.
Sparking deadweight. Hey! Change of plan. Kite, you keep firing and don't stop.
Oh, what?
Everything.
Whatever you want.
Huh?
Go ballistic. Just draw their attention. Because what we're after here is that lame duck.
Yoren? But he's bottom of the class. Why bother?
Thing is, the brat's still a decent healer. Get it?
Ah, right. So we're playing by the book here.
Pisses me off. But the fight will be good as one.
It is actually a pretty good tactic. You always go after the healer, because that just switches the defenses of the defending party. So it is a pretty good tactic that Hoop does here. Always go after the healers.
Uni, take out Kite.
Can't! They've got the advantage. And they're behind cover.
Noah, can we flank them? Noah!
Yeah, they were just pretty much... They were setting it up so that they could separate them.
They're not in their usual formation. Wait, what? We're snuffed! Kai's just a decoy, so they're really after...
Quick thinking, Lance.
Lance?
does a pretty good job. He is one hell of a defender.
Lands! You stay put. They want to take you out the running. Yeah, but don't you leave that snuffing spot. Why would you?
Hey, what an idiot.
All that I am is yours. Now you can carry on.
You should have done that much sooner!
Don't worry, they did survive. It was just a skirmish. But it was a good tactic by Hoop, even though it was... Noah and the team were on the losing side because of it.
Get off me! Had to go and play the hero, didn't he? You really think you could have taken them?
I think Yorin did the right thing. If he hadn't used his powers back there, you'd have been first out of the running.
Yeah, but still. Didn't have to go get himself killed for it.
Come on, he was trying to protect you. He lured in Garvel's gang, gave us a chance to turn it around. You know who wasn't up to it? We weren't.
Yeah, but... Just stop it! No more arguing. It's my fault. I should have just done a better job. Then we'd have won.
Hey.
So much for getting to the final, huh? Sorry. I let us down on your big day. I'm so... sorry.
What big day?
The birthday.
What?
Whose? Yours, dummy. It's your second term, right?
Your birthday,
Remember?
bro.
Ah.
A win would have been a nice surprise. Lance was pretty fired up too, weren't ya?
Cut it out.
Hey,
What?
you'll apologize, right?
Might do, might not.
We each have a lifespan of 10 years. We call them terms. Life begins with our first term and ends at the close of our 10th. And over the course of those 10 years, we fight continually. Though in reality, there aren't that many who can hold their flame for the whole 10 years. Most lose their lives on the battlefield before they reach year 10. But those who do survive to the end are honored in a special service. We call it the homecoming.
Riku! Yeah, we see that in Upon later.
Morning, Yorn.
So.
Hey, Noah. Morning. Morning, Lance.
Oh, and if you're wondering about the terms, pretty much how old they are, we see the red marks.
Get a move on.
That shows the age.
Quick, we're gonna
like we
miss
see
the
on Lance's
homecoming.
chin right there. I believe he's also a term 2 as well at this point.
First one they've ever had here, right?
Or maybe a
Yeah, isn't it
term 1.
awesome?
Something like that. I don't know. Some of them are pretty close. Yeah, and every character has a red mark. That's somewhere on their body that we'll see. Yeah, I like that dude right there. He has one on his hand, but it's all grayed out. That means he reached the end of it.
Even the Queen's come out.
So that's Her Majesty, huh?
Wow, I've never seen her before.
Oh.
The Queen of Kebes. Yeah, I think based on the symbols for that guy, I think it was like a term 6. I think that big squares are like 2 years. So, you know, like 3 grade ones. I think that's how it works.
So cool. I heard the stories, but this is just wild. That's gonna be me someday. Just you try and stop me. You guys too. You're totally making it with me.
Of course.
And you know her, right?
Huh? Sure. Yeah, you bet.
Our lives came from the Queen, and we all lived for a chance to take part in the homecoming. The chance to return to the Queen's embrace. Carrying out 10 years of service fighting. That was our whole world. Nobody ever thought to question it. Until that day.
Yeah, so as you can see on Noah's hand, he is a term 9. Or at least pretty close to it. Yeah, so that was the end of the fighting for now. Riku! Yeah, so they also explain what Noah does as well, because he also has a second job. And they pretty much talk about it, so.
Do you have to?
Huh?
You shouldn't be sending those guys off like that.
What? Why not?
Why are you like this, Noah? It's Agnes, our enemy.
Well, yeah. They don't have an officer, though, to send them.
Yeah, they all bit the dust thanks to us.
So what?
Look, there's no rule not to.
Then what, you're just gonna keep going? I don't get you, Noah.
I know we're putting our lives on the line, but still.
Yeah, we get it already. Friend or foe, someone has to lay them to rest.
Love the impersonation.
For that is my role as an officer. Right?
Is my voice that deep?
Shot at you. Wasn't trying to be anyone specific. Right. I've had about enough of all this depressing crap. Let's head back and hit the showers.
It can
I'm
be
all
pretty
gunked up with
depressing.
blood and sweat.
Bye, transport.
Yeah.
Guess we missed it again.
Oh, bollocks.
Thanks a lot, Noah.
Oh, always does this. How many times is it we've had to walk home now?
A lot. Yep. Yeah, cardio's good, so nothing for it. Yeah, so there we go. We got the first region that we are in. And it does a little overview of where we're at. Yeah, let's talk about landmarks. We can get experience when we find them. We can also find secret areas, just like the other games. And just like before, if we lose in battle, we pretty much just go back to our previous, like, wherever we were. So we don't have to worry about it too much. Yeah, so we get a mini-map. We have access to navigational assistance, which will show us, like, a little route.
All right, let's head back to Colony 9.
And as you can see, the glowing marks on here, they change it up when it comes to collectible items. Instead of going to a glowing mark and clicking on it, those are the items. So we'll just, I'll show you. So there we go, we got something. Yeah, so definitely easier. We find a lot of different things on the ground, as you can see. So.
Are we the last ones here? Sorry I made you wait.
It's fine. We're used to it.
Got some level 42s over there. I'm not going to be going over there, as you can see. We could probably get into a couple of fights. Doesn't hurt. Because we're going to also have another tutorial spot up here as well.
Hey, you!
So let's attack this guy from the side. A little bit from the back and attack him. Doing pretty good.
Eat it!
Take this! Nothing going. That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Yeah, so as you saw right there, the enemies also drop stuff too.
Into it or else.
Yeah, we ain't fighting that one just yet. We can come back for that later.
Having the upper hand doesn't guarantee your safety.
Colony Sigma were fighting frantically for their lives. Just like us.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just moving around to see if we don't really have too much to do
You
over
think
here.
you're all that, do ya?
Auto fight. Alright, so this will be fine.
Come here. I got something to
So
say.
let's do this. Got area of attack talking about Uni's abilities. So we'll do that. We'll enter the circle and wait to heal.
Thanks! Crush it! I'll keep up the attack.
Smooth as always, Noah. Got you! You got more in you yet, Noah?
Nice. That's what I'm
We are good to go. Yeah, so we'll get different tutorials like that, which aren't too bad. And those are the buffs that Uni uses too. So not only healing, she also has like an attack up. So if we want better attack, we'll hop into the circles.
All right, next. Oh wait, it's over.
Yeah, and here we'll get a tutorial about the containers and different items. And I believe it's Riku that talks about it. Yep. Friends, wait. What's the matter, Riku? Oh no, just because friends are worn out from battle is no excuse to not pay attention to the surroundings. Direct eyes right here. Oh, hey, an abandoned container. Yeah, if it's been cast off like trash, is it even worth trying to salvage it? Victory can make soldiers sloppy, neglectful of battlefield aftercare tasks. Thanks to not pun rearguard, no one and friends survive battle. Go home with bum bum and single piece. Don't friends think friends should heed advice of experienced colleague? I guess maybe we should. Oh, so you're a badass now, eh, Riku? Maybe next time you want to join us on the front line, huh? That sound fun? Hey, Lance, go easy. Riku's just trying to help us out here. Yeah, so we find a bunch of chests and random items that we could get. So we will open this.
Wonder what's inside.
And so we get an attack stone, so we can equip that. As we do, so character. Yeah, so character. Go down to accessories, as it tells us. And one neat thing right here, if you could see, we have to be a certain level to attack more than one, which we'll get later on. So let's equip the attack stone. There we go. Yeah, and as you can see, every character has pretty much their own special abilities. It also talks about their class, levels, their proficiency, as you can see, like with Uni here. Their attacking and defense is on the, it's D, but her healing is S. So she has really good healing. The final one right there is like support buffing. She does pretty good as well, but there are some other ones that do much better. So, yeah, not too bad, and we are good to continue on. So,
Something decent, right?
went around, fought some monsters, picked up a bunch of stuff. Wasn't able to get to level 5 because the enemies didn't respawn, so that's alright. At level 4, some of our... we did get some ranks. Oh, and this is also another part too right here. Hey, is that... Dead. I must have snuffed it en route back to Colony 9. Rough deal. Yeah, with all that life left on the clock. Just wait a moment, would you? I ought to take care of the off-seeing. Of course, we have time. Yeah, so anytime we find a soldier husk, regardless of the side, we can actually send them, which is pretty cool. And this actually does have some benefits too, so definitely
Such
worth
is
doing.
the officer's duty.
Oh, my plumage is everywhere.
Alright, so there was something I did want to change when it came to the dialogue. I wanted to speed it up, so I think it was this. Because I can talk pretty fast. Automatically advance. I'll leave that as is because I'd rather have it like prompt, but instead of, I'd rather have the text appear faster. So we should be good. Everything else was fine. Yeah, we should be good. Alright. Yeah, and as you can see, I activated the line here.
Never seen this place before.
Alright, so we got a new area.
Is
And
that
if
what
you
I
have
think it
noticed, we find special enemies that have the sparkle effect. These are just enemies that have a chance of dropping like rarer items. They don't really have like any enhanced abilities. They just have a chance of dropping better stuff. So
Here we
let's
go, guys.
Take them out.
Safest colonies with me on the job.
Power ring!
Come here! I got something for you! Thanks!
Okay, so we can attack. There we go.
Extra! Take this!
Yeah, and this is a cool thing too. When we were playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we couldn't attack when we were swimming,
So,
but
when's the battle happening?
in this we can, which is really nice. Yeah, because we're currently swimming, so definitely pretty
Here
cool.
we go, guys! Never a dull moment, eh? Hair
Let's
trigger!
get the
Ground!
area of
clear.
attack.
I
There you go,
something
got both
for
of them.
you. You're a lifesaver. Break!
There we go. We should be able to get level 5 here, maybe.
Topple! You're not doing that!
Hey, you barely messed anything up today.
There we go.
Got you.
Okay, let's be the attack. There we go.
all coming
And
together.
overclock Buster.
I'm here. You're on fire, lad. Root heal. Crush out. Lightning blast.
I wish we
Oh,
could have
maybe not.
avoided that. We aced that one.
Alright, so we got a chest up here we could grab. Yeah, so most of the stuff around here is just going to be
Guys,
like
get ready to
basic
fight.
stuff from the beginning of the game.
Come here. I got
So,
something for you.
still going to be pretty useful even at this point.
Enemy's broken away from me.
Take this.
Come here. I got
Aggro,
something
there we go.
for you. You're a lifesaver. Snuff it. Enemy's broken away
Here,
Extra. How's about this veteran 10th timer,
not
huh?
bad.
All right. Next.
Black mask.
Oh wait. I'll whack him good.
Make
Come
this
here.
quick.
I got something for you.
Thanks. Extra.
Attack in.
Crush ya. Lightning blast.
Move to the side. There we go.
Powering.
Hey Noah, do that again for me.
Alright, I'll just wait for these attacks to happen again.
Can you keep going? Snuff it.
There we go.
To protect my
There's a
friends.
level up. Pick up this stuff here. Alright, what do we got?
I hope we can make use of this.
We should take good care of that.
Upon coins. So we do find coins throughout the game, and they have various uses. So we will pretty much gather them anytime we get them. So I feel like we are pretty good where we are.
This should be enough for our daily hygiene needs, eh?
No. It's no substitute for a proper bath.
Yeah, Lance, what the hell? Yeah, usually for the most part I'll
Spark it.
pick up anything I
Found us.
want to get.
Sorry, Noah. I'll grab their
It's
attention.
alright, so
you
I'll just
can
move
circle around
behind
the
here
back.
so we can do an area of effect. Yeah, so just like I talked before, depending on your position, changes the attacks. And fire enemy resisting. Yeah, like I already
Now's
explained
your
it.
chance. It's time for an extra.
Up ahead. I'm here.
Hey, you barely messed anything up today.
Extra.
Yep.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
Eat it.
Cancel.
Slingshot.
That's it done.
Harder. You're on fire, Lance. Take that.
And I'll save this attack for that
One, no
one.
Amber.
Crush out. Lightning blast.
Okay,
Extra.
there we go.
Uppercut.
And then wait for cancel.
Overclock.
There we go.
Well, they were no
That was pretty
match
good.
for us.
What were they gonna do? Make me yawn myself to death?
Alright, there we go. And we'll continue traveling up. We do have somebody else over there, but we'll probably have to go around unless we can't get over there. Oh, we can. Okay. Yeah, so sometimes, as you can see right here, sometimes characters like notice certain things, so we can pretty much go to where they're at, and they talk about it.
They're from Colony 9. Noah, will you do the honors?
Sure thing.
Such is the officer's duty.
And some more reputation for the colony that they were from. So that is the big deal with doing the off-seeing. Every time we do it, whether it's one person or a group of them as well, that we'll see later on, we do get reputation rewards, which has a really good benefit. We don't have to worry about that now because that will be explained
Bullets
later
again.
on.
Oh, what a pain. Let's use combos to wipe them
So.
out. Noah, you break their stuff.
Still useful to
I'll follow
know.
up afterwards.
Oh, so there is burst. Okay, so break topple days burst. Okay, so there's no launch. We don't have burst with us, or else we would have done it
Go for
already.
it, Noah. Break the enemy
So
with a
sword strike. There we go.
Take this.
Wait for Lance
Topple.
to use. There we go.
Extra. Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
I'll keep up.
There
How
we go.
easy was that? Right,
Pretty good.
let's push on.
Yeah, we also get training drills that we have access to. So anytime at all, you could do these during the game. Pretty much all the stuff that I've been talking about covers, like all of the tactics, battle setups, character placement in regards to the enemies, that sort of thing. So, yeah, definitely a nice little refresher if we need it. And there are quite a few of them too, so it doesn't hurt to do that when we need. Yeah, there it is, Colony 9. This was the
There's Colony 9.
back that we were with in
Always
the beginning.
a welcome sight.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of an area around here too, so we'll just head over to that for now.
Do we fight?
Yeah.
Come here! I got something for you!
Thanks! Ground beat!
There you go.
Lightning blast! Crusher!
Hey, this
Try to
isn't
attack
too
the
bad.
break.
Nice one, Wamba!
Topple!
And okay, not enough to take it out, but that's alright.
Eat it!
Take this!
And there we go.
Keep going. What were they gonna do? Make me yawn myself to death?
Alright, so we'll head over here. So we go, Colony 9. Yeah, we'll move on to the next part. Yeah, we finally made it. Made it back at last. What a hike. Such long walking's tough on legs of Riku. Riku totally poops. It was a massive battle, but we don't seem to have taken too many injuries, fortunately. Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Yeah, well, I guess that's the upside of going against a low-ranked, no-mark colony like that. On the flip side, we did manage to fill up the flame clock all that much. And we're all for the best. At least we've all come back in one piece. I agree. And anyway, we should be alright on that front for the time being. Noah, talking out here just wastes time. How about friends move chatter in the bath? Ah, good thinking. Let's do that. Yeah, that's the region that we're currently in. Yeah, so the flame clock shows the amount of life flames harvested from defeated enemies. The amount of flame will decrease as time passes. Your character's stats will increase as the flame clock gauge fills up, so try and keep the gauge filled up as much as possible to maintain the stat bonuses. Yeah, so we do see that. So we pretty much, the more we attack stuff, the higher it goes. And yeah, so pretty much any character that we see that we can talk to, we could usually get like different things. Starting quests, get knowledge of the area, random things. So. Let's head over here so we can get the... Did we get the travel thing for this? Or probably not this yet. Yeah, I guess we gotta do the cutscene first, so let's get this out of the way.
Finally, I can soak my worries away.
And with how late we are, it should be empty too.
Alright. Yeah, so just like with the other games, there is censoring in this. I was kind of surprised when I first saw this too, because where we see the outside baths in the second game, it was a ways in. But with this one, it was actually pretty early on, because we're only, what, like 45 minutes into the game? But don't worry, everything is censored, even though it was kind of surprising. But yeah, they're pretty much just talking about the battle and whatnot.
Say, you know how you became an officer after what happened?
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, so a little hint.
Does it still hurt?
We'll be learning more about that.
No. I can't say I'm totally over it, but I'm getting there. I've sent so many of our comrades.
Riku.
A lot's happened. Both for me and those sent on.
Yeah, see, he's had a lot of motivation to become a seer because of it.
Anyway, worry about him.
Lance.
Poor guy. Pushes himself too hard.
What can we do? He's been like this for ages. He never got to apologize, so... You know.
You guys talking about the battle? Don't worry about the bonus points, because I'll have nabbed them all.
The snuff you on about? I'll have you know I clocked up a fair bit more.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, Lance.
sure. I'm the one who took the heavy off its hinges. They give you loads of points.
Ooh, big deal. If that heal had come a few seconds later, you'd be sleeping in the dirt.
Yeah, no, that was part of the plan. You couldn't tell. I just felt like giving you the credit. But don't worry, you can thank me later.
Huh? You're a right muppet, Lance.
He can be, but yeah. Uni can give it right back too. So.
All right, then. Off to bed with me.
Yeah, all that walking's really done a number on me.
I'm sorry.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this will give us pretty much a tutorial for this spot. We can usually
I might do some spot maintenance
get the
on our
barracks.
gear before I kit.
Lance, you're being very diligent.
I believe every colony has something like this. Okay, time to hit the sack, maybe. Yeah, we don't need anything right now. Sure, let's do it. Rest to max, resting very serious business. Indeed. Oh, that's never good.
An emergency assembly.
It's the crack of dawn, guys.
Why?
No idea. We better take a look.
To get to the
Yeah, I
assembly point,
believe-
we got to run through the Pharaonis interior.
I think Noah knows that, Lance.
Yeah, we can come back for that. Yeah, the barracks we can explain later on. It's just a stopping point of where we can rest. We also find like other versions, like campsites and whatever. But for now, just like what they said, we just head through the neck here.
Remind me, what are we lining up for here?
Royal decree from the castle. They say an enemy armored unit's approaching this area. Come on, man. I just got to sleep and everything.
Friend's fault for staying up late.
And whose fault was it I couldn't sleep? I asked you to do the maintenance on my power frame, but you totally messed up my settings.
That probably different frame. Riku is popular guy pun, crushed by weight of fans asking to do favors. Sometimes mix up orders. Man, if configs bamboozle, why not fix by self?
That's why I didn't get any sleep, furball.
I'm here to announce today's mission. You have one target. It's currently on course for the suppression area here. Judging from the mass, it's expected to be large in size. And based on its speed, we estimate it will reach the Alfeto Valley at 0100 hours. Notably, the target's emitting a considerable amount of ether energy. As for your mission, deploy at the canyon by the designated time. Investigate and destroy the source of ether.
Commander, one question.
Go.
About this target. Can we assume it's from Agnes?
We don't know. We haven't been able to confirm, but it seems that they're also gunning for it.
Yeah, so it
This would
seems like this is
suggest
something
it
else.
should be seen as part of a different enemy force. Combat with Agnian troops in the area is also expected. Details will be sent to your Iris after deployment.
Yep.
Clear? You are to remain vigilant throughout the operation. Dismissed.
Yeah, so I will say, if you notice there, a pretty interesting perk with being connected to the flame clock. You get that little heads-up display in your eye, which is pretty crazy. So, moving on. We better start preparing to move out, too. Noah, mate, do you want to go to the commissary, do some equipment shopping? Gotta get them togged out with something a bit more solid, yeah? Make them a bit less squishy. You should be flush with cash, since we just got the reward for that colony Sigma job, right? I'll show you some top-notch accessories. Could do worse and take a bit of advice from a battle-worn hardcase like Mwamba, huh? Cheers, Mwamba. Then we go to commissary? Camilla's taking point on distribution around this time, I reckon. Good to know. Alright, let's go and take care of the prep then. Ooh, our first quest. Get plenty of these through this game. Yeah, so take a look at the quest, but it's pretty much right here. Yeah, so this just talks about sellable items. Pretty much anything that we could pick up, we could sell.
Noah, move those trotters.
Alright, so I'll just disable that.
Let's get ourselves kitted out with some good gear for the road ahead.
Hey guys, keeping the hustle alive, I see. Yeah, you could say that. Listen, can we get a bronze temple guard? I want to get Noah kitted out. Oh, sure thing. Here you go.
What to buy?
Yeah, so just see the tutorials. Bronze temple guard for 830. Yippee. Well, glad I could be some help. Bronze temple guard, eh? Nice, nice. Should make a job a bit easier, at least. Oh, yeah. Hurry up and put it on already. Yeah, I'm on it. Alright. Characters. Yeah, so eventually we'll be able to get the 3 different slots. But for now, we could switch out the attack stone for the bronze temple guard. And this is, it increases HP. Yeah, okay. I do feel a bit tougher already. Wow, that's a mark of a good piece of gear. The commissary is stacked with useful bits and bobs like that. You'll want to stop by every now and then. Anything to get an extra edge in the fight against Agnes, right? If we show consistent results, the colony might be promoted too. That'll improve the quality of the equipment on offer here as well. Well, we'll do our best to help make it happen. Thanks, Mwamba. Alright, so we're all geared up then. Let's head over to the plaza. Double time. Yeah. Really? Oh, that's a pickle. Oi, Noah, what's the holdup? We're going or not? Yeah, sorry, it's just... You look troubled somehow? Oh, Spark's sake. You gonna put on your goody two-shoes cap now? Fine, let's see what's up then. Yeah, so this just does a tutorial on quests. Alright, let's go talk to Rold. Hey, Rold. Something the matter? Oh, Noah. It's nothing. I don't want to distract you from the big mission. Hey, maybe it'll help us both in the end. Come on, tell us what's wrong. Nosy as ever, I see. Thanks, though. You know about that urgent mission issued this morning, I suppose. It came up so suddenly. We didn't have time to ready all the resources for the plan. I mean, we literally just finished fighting against Colony Sigma. Pretty frustrating, yeah. We could pick the stuff easily enough, but there's not enough hands to go around, so I'm not sure I can make up the shortfall. Well, if that's all there's to it, then I'll be happy to help. It'll be a quick job with more people, right? Oh, you would? Really? Ugh. You're the site of the mission too, so we're gonna need those supplies. Well then, thanks. It's a load off my mind. Sure thing. What do you need? Here's the rundown. Chewy radishes, 3. Cluster rails, also 3. Finally, 2 portions of rich fish meat. I put the request up on a Collectopedia card. Would you mind double checking that so you can see it? Collectopedia card. Got it. Yeah, so this just gives us where we can find like quests and a couple of other things too. Yeah, so you're gonna head over to this. So each character can have their own quest. Yeah, so we have to find those items. We have to find radishes, cluster rails, and rich fish meat. So the meat we could get by fighting fish in the water, and the other items we could find nearby. Which would be pretty easy. Right, I've got it memorized. Sorry for the hassle, and thank you. The fish meat comes from the prawn haxes swimming around the colony entrance. As for the chewy radishes and cluster rails, I think I remember picking up around there as well. So it's all in the colony area then. Great, unless we won't have to go far. And with us on the case, we'll get this done real quick. I appreciate it. Well, once we collect all the items, we'll just put that bump on the Collectopedia card, you know? Exactly. Once you register them there. Yeah. Come talk to me, I got it. I'll be here checking and packaging the goods. Alright, we'll do. Yeah, so the cool thing with this is that when we get the requests on the Collectopedia, once we have them, we could just go to the Collectopedia and submit the request. So it is pretty easy. Pretty easy to do. So let's head over here and fight some fish. And we need 2 of these. So you can just hop in.
Should be some juicy piranaxes ahead. Let's get the rich fish meat from those. Let's go. I'll back you up.
Wrong one. There we go.
Here we go, guys.
This one looking at me funny. Hey, you.
Alright, second on the side.
Rise it, blood.
Wait for him to aggro.
Got you.
Arrow burn. Extra.
Nope.
All right, things are getting good. Power ring. Eat it.
Topple, come here. I got something for you.
Okay, a little bit more. There we go.
Handled that on my own. You guys are just
one.
too strong.
Okay, so we only got 1. Alright, we could do this
Here
one.
we go, guys.
Safest colonies with me on the job. Ground
There
beef.
we go. Alright, so wait for the aggro.
I got something for you.
You're a lifesaver.
Check on the side.
Too bad.
Nice one, Wamba.
And the same thing over again.
Extra.
And done.
Eyes here. Come on, keep going.
Right. Let's
There we
push
go.
on.
Alright, now we can head over here, and we also have another off-seer duty here. Yeah, and as you can see in the upper right, we also have the flame clock here as well.
Those chewy radishes and cluster rails should be growing nearby, I reckon.
Yep.
Then let's snap them up.
Yeah, I'll just do this one first.
Such is the officer's duty.
Alright, so these will be items that we could find on the ground, thankfully. Okay, so those are the cluster rails. And now for the radishes. There we go. Yeah, so now we can just go to the menu, and then wait for this to do all of that. Yeah, so if we have like anything beforehand when we're doing this request, if you can see the item list here, it has a check mark next to each one that shows that we have it in our inventory. So once we have like other ones later on, if we have anything, we could like automatically.
We just have
register
to
it.
persevere.
And there we go.
Pretty easy
We'll have to register
tutorial
the
for that.
materials we gathered on Rhodes' Collectopedia card.
Yeah, we did. I'll just head back. It's fight to level 4.
Oh, whack him
enough.
good.
Ground
Come here,
beat.
I got something
Yep.
for you.
You're a lifesaver.
Alright, we're on the sides. Let's
I'll
do
keep
that.
up the attack.
Smooth as always, Noah. Dave!
Attack from behind.
Extra. We've got them pinned down.
Okay, I'll keep attacking until it's done. Here we go.
That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Alright. Yeah, so landmark discovered for that. Don't have anything for the barracks yet, but I think that's automatic. We also have the food over here as well, but I don't think we get that just yet. I think we might get it later. And as you can see on the mini-map here, we do have items around, but we can skip those for now. Get all the things he asked for. Oh yeah, I saw the notification. Thanks a lot. That should be us then. I can arrange the necessary supplies now. You can? Great. Then we're glad to have been of service. Yeah, I'll be sure to repay you after the big op. Be sure to come back alive, eh? Of course we will. Yeah, we gotta head over to the plaza, as they're about to say. Never used them before, but those Collectopedia cards sure seem nifty. Well, duh, they let you know what your fellow soldiers need, so everyone can chip in. Give you an example. I'm always on the lookout for fortune clovers, right? They are a right pain to spot. So if I pop a request on my card, someone else might see it and send me one if they find it. That's the rough idea. So let me get this right. We've got this wicked system at our fingertips, and you're using it to dig up weeds? That's so dumb. You dare. We're all soldiers here. You never know if you'll still be tomorrow, so... But still. It's a nice feeling when someone you've met remembers you, thinks about your needs. Yeah, it's a good system. Whoever made it had the right idea. I bet you've been checking up on your Colony 9 bunnies every now and again through your iris, eh? Absolutely. Well, you just be sure to check up on me as well, alright? Make it a daily ritual. Way ahead of you, Mwamba. Would recommend to make tracks for Assembly Point right about now. Shoot, you're right. We're assembling by the Colony 9 front gate, right? Yeah, so we gotta head that way. Let's go as soon as you're ready to decamp. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Yeah, so now we can switch arts, move them around. Alright, so let's head over there right now. Oh, we gotta set up the arts. Never miss the tutorial stuff. Okay, so arts. Replace with a new one, so which one are we moving? Okay, so you do have access to Shadow Eye, which is pretty good. So let's go with this. Select an art. It's going to do Air Slash. Yeah, so here we go. When canceling, boost damage dealt by 25%. So if we canceled into Air Slash, it'll be stronger than normal.
Air slash!
But since I can't change that back, we will leave that.
We should review our arts and skills every now and again.
You don't know how glad I am to have a great guy like you around, Noah. You don't know how glad I am to have a great guy
I was gonna say
like
it's
you
gonna do it
around,
again.
Noah. What's gotten into you? If we got things to get off our chest, now would be a good time to say them, huh?
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, nothing better than unburdening yourself.
Alright, let's reset the arts. So I want to have Shadow Eye because it halves aggro, and it also increases attack.
Shadow Eye!
Let's see. Air Slash is a pretty good one. I could probably make this one here. Let's see. Sword Strike or Edge Thrust. Probably Sword Strike. Should be good. Yeah, everybody is the same here. Powering group heal my screen. Heals nearby element is max of 100% of healing power. It's actually pretty good. Let's do that instead. So let's do
Vortex!
stance. Let's leave him as is. And same with Mwamba. We'll leave him as well. Alright, time to move on.